everybody. It's Matrell On A Mission here. And I just want us on Instagram. If you would, do me a favor, come on over to YouTube. That's Matrell On A Mission on YouTube. I would be happy if you did that. I just didn't get a chance to change the notifications. Apparently in the States, it's daylight savings time. So the stream was originally scheduled for 11:30 a.m. there, but it's really 10:30. So YouTube kept it at the same time, which is 5:30 here, because it's 5:30 p.m. here. So I just went on ahead and went live anyway. So yeah, so thank you guys for joining me. Again, Instagram, if you would, head on over to YouTube under Matrell On A Mission. I would be very grateful. All right. Let's see. All right. Hey, Mr. Pick of My Life from Slovenia. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Glad to have you here. All right. And hey, Echo. Glad to see you, Hassan. You guys, can you go on over to YouTube and watch the stream there? I would really appreciate it. All right. Okay, so today's topic, you guys, is about dating here in Africa. And it's a topic that I've been talking to a lot of different people about, so I'm really going to be curious to get, some of your take on it. Oh, okay, yeah, Mr. Pick of My Life, thank you. Appreciate you being here. Welcome, Lamont. See, what's the backgrounds? Oh, I'm in Luxor, Egypt. This is my balcony. So the background is the backdrop to the balcony that I'm sitting on. So that's what you're seeing. It's not anything fake. And again, you guys over on Instagram, if you would, please join me on YouTube. That's Matrell On A Mission. I would greatly appreciate it. And we're going to get started here in just one more minute. Okay. All right. So let's get started. So, you guys, there are a lot of single people moving to the continent, males and females. A lot of us are, a little bit more mature. And we all know that the median age here on the continent is around like 30 something the last time I checked. So the population here is pretty, it's fairly young. And and if you're planning on dating here, there are a lot of things that you're going to have to take into consideration, I think. So I kind of just wanted to talk about that with you guys. See, some other people have joined. Hey, Jasmine, welcome. In Love with Jasmine's in the house. All right. Hi, Mahmoud. Welcome to the chat. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this topic kicked off. If you guys, if you want to comment, please do so in the chat, and then I'll do my best to try to answer any questions that you may have. So so like I'm saying, a lot of us are moving here, and we have to really think about what our options are. I've seen so many guys, some friends of mine, as a matter of fact, have recently gotten married, and these are older guys from the States that come here, and they're marrying women who are, a lot younger than they are, maybe half their age, maybe 10, 20, even 30 years younger than them. And for guys, that seems to be, just a normal thing to do. It's just something that I think that we're all conditioned to accept. So the question I'm posing is what about us ladies? I mean, what do we do? Is it taboo? Is it taboo for us to date somebody that's 10, 20 years younger than us? If you have thoughts on that, please put it in the chat. I would really appreciate it. I don't know. It's just, somebody has said to me, you just have options. There are different options here. So, of course, there are guys that are older here. There's a lot of guys coming here from the diaspora as well. Maybe that's one way to meet people. But if you're meeting people that are around you locally, odds are you're going to end up meeting somebody that's younger than you. So I'm just curious to know what you guys think about dating somebody that's younger. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate that. Than you are. So yeah. So if anybody want to chime in on that, please let me know your thoughts. Any of you guys in there, what do you guys think about that? I know guys don't have a problem dating younger women. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Jasmine said she about to have a stepdaddy her age. I am not saying that. But I am asking the question, though. I mean, is that taboo? Is it taboo for a more mature woman to date a younger guy here on the continent? So, anywho, so I'm going to give some of my thoughts on it. I think that, it took a lot of reflection. I had to think about it a lot. I'm like, dang, would I be comfortable dating somebody that's younger than me? And I guess it really just depends on the person. It seems like the people here on the continent, the guys are a little different. It's a lot more family focused. They have a lot more responsibility, and they just seem a lot more mature than someone their age would be. If they came from an environment where they've been coddled. They've been survivors, they've been providers. That seems to be their norm. So they come off, they're a lot more mature than what I'm younger guys that I would think that I know personally in the States. So it's just like a different kind of experience, I think. Like, ladies, would you just not talk to somebody because they were younger than you? What if you didn't know? What if you were talking to them, trying to establish a relationship, and then you find out that they're a lot younger than you? Then would you stop the relationship because of what other people think, or would you be able to move forward despite societal taboos? Let me see what you guys are saying here. Oh, Lamont, really? You said your woman is 20 years younger than you? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That seems to be the norm. I know a lot of guys. Like I said, I have a friend that just recently got married, and his wife looks like she's substantially younger than he is. But I don't think that people seem to have a problem with that. That's not a taboo. And Lamont, since your wife is younger than you, what are your thoughts on a more mature woman dating a younger guy? How would you see that? See, y'all know I can't see. I got to put my glasses on to read the comments. Uh, see. Oh, wow. So if anybody else is here, if you want to chime in on the chat, that would be great, so that we can have a discussion about this. I don't know. I think when it comes to affairs of the heart, a lot of times you just really have to kind of just go with the feeling and let all the extra things go by the wayside. I don't maybe if the person that's interested in you doesn't care about age, why should you? That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Lamont, you said you don't have a problem with that. Yeah. Thanks for saying that. Because I'm just trying to wonder. I think maybe us ladies, we probably put more pressure on ourselves than even society does. I think that if your family is okay with it, and if you and the people in the relationship are okay with it, it shouldn't be a big deal. At least I think. All right. anyway, who else just popped in? Hey, Venus, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yeah. Oh, and you guys, I'm going to kind of talk about something else real quick here. A little side note. For those of you who have seen the live streams the last few times, I had mentioned the fact that we're going to be having, we were planning a trip here, an excursion, and it actually we have finalized all the details of that, and we're going to be publishing it tomorrow. So if anybody wants to get any information, feel free to send me an email to Matrell On A Mission at gmail.com, and I'll send you all the specific details of it. But it's basically from December 6th through the 13th. We're going to be visiting. We'll be visiting places here in Luxor as well as in Cairo. You see all the sites there, and then you can go back to the States. It's a pretty short flight to get here. The rates are really reasonable, and we know that you guys are going to have an awesome time. So we put a lot of work into this, and we're trying to give you an experience based on all the best of the things that we've experienced since we've been here. And we're putting that together in a whirlwind kind of excursion. And that's exactly what it's called. It's called the Ultimate Excursion. And so I'm going to invite you guys to, participate in that. We're just hopeful, wanting just a few people to come just to have a great time. And so we can show the world how awesome Egypt is. Let's see. Lamont, let's see. I heard that. Lamont said he wouldn't date just any woman. She has to be the right woman, younger or older. Exactly. And I agree with you. And I guess, if the university is fit to bring someone into your life that, that adds value, that makes you feel good, that, you feel good with, and that you want to, spend time with, that things like age and trivial things like that should not even matter. It's really about that person's heart. And if you guys are vibing, why not? Right? That's what I say. See if there's any other questions. Gosh. Jasmine, what do you think? If you're still watching, I saw your comment. I saw your comment with the eyes. I saw your comment with the eyes. So, but anyway, so I just kind of wanted to put that out there. So what's going to happen from this point? Because the question of the day is this. Again, people are moving to the continent, a lot of single people. We have to, we have to figure out what our dating pool is going to be here. And the question of the day is, would you consider dating someone younger than you? And I know guys do it all the time, but is there a problem with women doing so? And we want to talk about it. So for next week's live, I want you guys, you'll be able to call in. So I'll post a link that you can have down below in the description box. And then I can invite you to join me on the stream next week, and we can have a dialogue about, older women, younger men, and vice versa. Okay, so I know the stream is pretty short today, but I just really wanted to pose that question and tell you guys about the excursion that's coming up. I know that's right. So Enjoy Life often said the 50s is the new 30s and 40s. Yeah, you're right, because it is really just about how you feel. So yeah, I agree with that. I don't know about 30s. Okay, maybe like 40s. But anyhow, so I'll see you guys next week. And again, the question of the day is going to be, what are dating options here on the continent? What are we supposed to do if everybody's younger than you? Do you go for it? Do you, look for somebody older and hope to be the second, third, fourth wife? What's your preference? What you want to do? What you gonna do, ladies? Let me know. Join me on the stream next week. I look forward to talking to you. And then everyone else, thank you so much for participating in this live. I really appreciate it. I know I kind of babbled a little bit, but I really just wanted to put the question out there, because it's kind of like, something that, it's just something that I'm thinking about. And I just, wanted to kind of get some other opinions on it. And and just wanted to see if I could get some support from the family on it. But Anyhow, I will see you guys next week. Don't forget, if you're interested in coming to visit Egypt from December 6th through the 13th, shoot me an email, matrellonamission@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to send the information to you. Otherwise, the information will be posted publicly on websites and Instagrams and Facebook. Okay, so thank you and see you later.